This Saturday night, real professional wrestling returns to Greenbrier County as Next Dimension Wrestling Alliance brings live professional wrestling to the Ronsford Junior High Gym. Come see top stars of West Virginia Championship Wrestling such as Mad Dog David Lynch, the Mighty Hojo, Dykes Riot Squad, and many more. This Saturday night, Ronsford Junior High School Gym, Next Dimension Wrestling Alliance, 7 o'clock bell time. Be there.
And it looks like we're going to have an impromptu matchup.
We'll just do it on commentary, I guess. So Lavelle is actually looking at Cruz. He's saying, "I'm a nice guy," with an evil scowl and an evil smile on his face. But it looks like Robbie Cruz is going to be taking on J.C. Dykes, Jeff.
Any man that smiles like that and asks you to trust him is probably not very trustworthy, Tony.
Exactly. That, in my book, the same thing. And, you know, I really don't understand what's going on here. What is there to talk about? If they're going to wrestle, let's do it.
Robbie Cruz looks ready.
He looks fired up. I mean, he really does. I hate to use the word fire around Lavelle's network.
Never a good idea.
And look at this.
Oh!
Look at this. First thing, Willie Lavelle grabs the leg of Robbie Cruz, giving JC an easy attack point.
Oh, huge shoulder block on Robbie
You can
Cruz.
hear the turnbuckle like pop when he threw him into the corner.
I thought he was going to break it, actually.
Big suplex.
The suplex sadist.
Suplex
Showing why he's called that.
Exactly. And it looks like our questions are answered also about MC Dykes. It looks like maybe that's a long-lost tag team partner. Maybe he's back.
Maybe family. We'll have to find out.
Could be.
Oh, big elbow to the back of Robbie Cruz's head, and that has definitely got Robbie Cruz stunned. J.C. Dykes.
J.C. Dykes, well, nice reversal from Cruz. Big hip toss sends J.C. down to the mat. The crowd loved that.
The crowd is loving it. That's indeed right.
Big scoop slam.
Yes. He's got J.C. on the run.
There you go.
Underhanded tactics again.
There you go. Rake the eyes.
Meanwhile, the network trying to give us the business over here on commentary. Those guys.
The network, they're here to represent. I'll give them credit. At least they're away from the match.
For now, Tony.
Well,
for now.
That's true. They're letting J.C. Dykes and Robbie Cruz wrestle this one out.
And we have to call attention to that beautiful trapped arm suplex preceded by some headbutts.
Yes.
J.C. Dykes.
But it was a nice move.
Yes.
He's kind of nonchalantly, and it's a 2 count.
Robbie Cruz says, "I will not be defeated like that."
Now, William Lavelle talking to referee Andrew Gibson. A lot of controversy around Andrew Gibson as of late.
Yeah, there is. And, we've noticed it. If you frequent such things as a place to talk about pro wrestling chat group on Facebook,
yes,
you saw the allegations. You saw all over Facebook the allegations about Andrew. And, oh wow. Big running bulldog.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. And William Lavelle giving his man a standing ovation.
Robbie Cruz may be out, Tony.
Yeah, Robbie Cruz looks lifeless in the middle of the ring. That's a 2. Two,
and
he rolls him over.
He reverses it.
Nice reversal. He gets a 1 count. And JC rolls out of the ring. Strategy time with Lavelle. Maybe he thought he wasn't going to be pinned at all. I don't know.
Well, I think Lavelle's trying to tell him right now that you need to take Robbie Cruz a little bit more seriously.
Yeah, and he does really, because Cruz is the one that came out. Cruz issued this challenge. Right? Yeah. Cruz came out and said, "Hey, come and get in the ring with me."
What is this?
Oh wow!
Oh,
nice club
huge
to the
clubbing
chest.
forearms to the chest. This crowd loving that. JC's definitely feeling a little out of it now. Oh, Robbie Cruz throwing in those forearms.
Forearm smashes right there, and the crowd really loving that. But JC, big headbutt or shoulder block, I guess, to the midsection. rams his head down, catching his throat on the ropes. That's gotta hurt your neck and chin both.
Well, that's just going to compress that esophagus and make it hard to breathe.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have ever had that, but in other sports or just in life, if you get hit in the throat, it hurts. You can't breathe. Oh, big boot to the face.
Wow.
Looked like a Pete Rose kick to the face.
It really did, like he was Charlie hustling it, right?
Dykes is getting him back up on the feet, giving the he's finished sign, picks him up. He kicks
Robert
out.
Cruz slides over, go behind, pushes him into the ropes. JC holds on, blocks it with a kick to the stomach. Oh, an underhanded blow. That looked a little low to me.
And the network still standing, clapping, cheering their guy on, still showing that support for JC Dykes Jr. Can't forget the junior. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I apologize, JC.
Oh,
wow.
Reverses that to a big choke slam-like maneuver.
Reversal, choke slam reversal.
And Lavelle is heated.
Lavelle's pants being higher around the ankle than ever, and he's up on the apron.
This crowd is letting William Lavelle have it.
Did the weather report call for rain?
Come on.
Look at this. While he's distracted, JC rolls him up and he gets
tights,
the 3 count.
Tony.
He gets the 3 count.
Wow. I guess they're going to have to give another victory to the network.
Tune in this Thursday night at 9 p.m. for a special West Virginia Championship Wrestling Roundtable discussion featuring this month Scotty Blaze, Mad Dog David Lynch, Eric St. Clair, and the Mighty Hojo. Simply go to blogtalkradio.com/WVIPW this Thursday night at 9 for this roundtable discussion. Friday, November 29th for special Black Friday pricing from 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. 30% off everything in the store at the Lions Den. Exit 28, Jet, West Virginia.
We are fans with our third matchup of the evening. This is our main event. It is Rip Manson taking on Sean Cruz. And we saw this, Rip came out, I don't want to say to the aid of Scotty Blaze, but to basically make sure Scotty didn't make an unwise decision and attack him outside of the ring.
Well, for the people that haven't been following along, and I don't know why they wouldn't have been, we need to kind of let them know that the whole reason behind all of this, Scotty Blaze, when he made his comeback, Sean Cruz stepped over every line that you should never step over, no matter what, in this ring, by bringing up his heart attack, by bringing up the death of his father.
Yeah, he made it very personal.
That's lines you just don't cross.
Yeah, he made it very personal, and there's no other way to take it than personal. I would imagine if I would do the same. Your thoughts on personal things being brought into the wrestling ring?
I usually thought y'all guys were some pretty fun guys, but y'all need to grow a set. See, Sean Cruz put the fun in funeral. Hey, you're a professional wrestler. We get paid to fight. I'm sorry if your feelings get hurt. Sean Cruz is a man. He done what was right. He played mind games. He got under Scotty Blaze's skin. Now Scotty Blaze is going to have to regain that focus. Sean Cruz is in control. Psychology, boys.
With a thumb to the eye. And I have to say, Rip Manson looking in better shape than he's ever looked. Looks like his biceps have grew at least a half an inch in the last.
I would think so. Yeah. He's definitely excited to be in this matchup.
Yeah, I think he failed a wellness test. I mean, seriously, guys.
And Sean Cruz wrenching on that headlock.
Now, I'm sure that a lot of people in the back are watching this matchup with interest, and I'm sure Scotty Blaze is really keeping an eye on this matchup. He wants to get at Sean Cruz so bad. I know he wants his turn, and he'll have to wait for that, it looks like.
Well, Tony, we had him on a recent episode of the WVCW Power Hour that Nerdy 30s does, and he spent most of that hour talking about what he wanted to do to Sean Cruz. And we have to say, Sean Cruz did call in, and that altercation on the air got pretty heated itself.
Yes, it did. I mean, kind of a surprising call there at the end. And by the way, tune in on Wednesday nights to Nerdy 30s, live at 10 o'clock, and look for us on iTunes.
You can go back and download past episodes, including a Power Hour we done with our broadcast partner, Baron Bullard.
That's right. Best podcast ever. But what you guys Sean Cruz here studied under Scotty McKeever. I mean, very much mentored. So, don't think Sean Cruz is you just need psychological ploys just to be mean-spirited and mean-hearted. He knows exactly what he's doing. Scotty Blaze is not here mentally. And often you lose the battle before it gets in the ring. So, you cannot pay me later, Scotty, but I think Sean Cruz has got your number, my friend.
Wow. And it's interesting you bring that up because Scotty Blaze and Scotty McKeever had a legendary rivalry that went all across this state many years ago. Could that play into the factor of why Sean Cruz is going after Blaze now?
Yes, it could, because here's the thing. I like Scotty McKeever. Did you see that closed fist? I mean, Rips.
Oh, my goodness. The screaming splash.
The banshee splash. I don't
know. Uh-oh, and we know what's coming. Sean Cruz is in a bad position.
He's gearing up. Here he
Yes!
The letter rip got him in the corner. Sean Cruz feeling the after effects. There he goes. He's over. He's on the mat.
Darren, we're sorry for interrupting you there.
That should be illegal. That should be illegal. They'll ban a pile driver, but allow that? Seriously.
Oh! Dusty Rhodes like bionic elbow.
We need to check the referees here in West Virginia Championship Wrestling. I've seen more closed fists than that. You guys never seen me use a closed fist. I open my hand just a little bit where they cannot be considered a closed fist.
Now, I do think I saw you use the closed foot a few times.
Yes, I use a closed foot. There's no rules against that.
Yes.
That's true. And for now, there's no rules against the letter rip. So maybe it's something
they need to. It's unhygienical. I mean, it's very, you have to create words for a move so disgusting. I mean, seriously.
And here Rip Manson trying to hang on.
But Sean Cruz just laying in on him while he puts in that neck call.
Rip fighting back. The crowd kind of energized him there for a moment.
See a big guy like Rip, you don't want to work.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
See, if he'd work Rip's leg instead, work the leg,
wow.
Sean.
That would make sense.
Exactly, because all that, Rip's a big guy. He's got to carry all that weight. If you take the leg out, he can't stand. Plus, the old school elites already worked on the legs before.
And I've noticed there's a sadistic bent to this Sean Cruz. Every once in a while when he's in the ring, you'll just see a look come across his face. He really enjoys hurting his opponent.
There's nothing wrong with that. More money. Guys, listen. If you take out the competition, it's more money for you to make.
That's very true. Uh-oh. A boot. Big kick.
What we got coming here? The big elbow drop.
Big elbow drop. 1, 2.
2 count. Cruz kicks out. Now, Rip didn't pin the leg. Is that something you got to do that?
Yeah,
right?
you always got to pin the leg, pin the shoulder, pin something. Keep the weight balance on him.
And, guys, Hustle Mania running wild in the WVCW arena right now. You hear this crowd. Really one of the very favorites of the whole WVCW nation.
Yeah,
Rip's about to cheat. Sean's on the ropes. Look.
Oh,
wow.
That's illegal right there. I would never do nothing like that. Look, 1, 2, 3.
Well, it looks like he's taking advantage of the 5 count. You
know?
It only takes 3 seconds to win, but he's allowed to cheat for 5 seconds. I think we need to bring this up, too. I mean,
maybe
seriously.
it should be. Maybe it should be brought up to the board
NWA
of
never
directors.
thought of this. I mean,
yeah.
Look, an illegal choke.
Oh, look at that. No, that was a sleeper.
Look, and he's on the ropes. Oh, Lord. I thought we was on iPay-per-view again with that power feed.
Thought we had lost the stream like a Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Sorry, folks. We're not refunding your money for this one.
Oh, wow.
Look.
Here's a whole band of referees.
Scotty Blaze out.
Scotty Blaze is out.
Somebody needs to get him out of here, seriously.
Scotty Blaze, like you said,
look.
Sean Cruz is in his head big time.
I told you.
Oh, well, look here.
And look
Wait
at
a minute.
this.
Wait a minute. Look here.
Oh,
Rip Manson
Was that below the belt?
taking full
he's getting him
advantage
with
of
the Hustle
distraction.
Buster.
Oh, wow. The Hustle Buster puts him down. He's going for the pin. He's got the leg. 1, 2, 3.
Huge win for Rip Manson.
Victorious, ladies and gentlemen.
And Scotty Blaze tried to get it, Sean Cruz.
He's trying to get in there again. And fans, we have to go. You can see the hysteria that's taking place. Scotty Blaze really wants a piece of Sean Cruz.
Let's start a Fire, Foster, Hire, Bullard campaign.
Fans, we'll see you next week.
See you next week for another exciting episode of WVCW TV.
When is intermission, guys?
This Saturday night, Real Professional Wrestling returns to Greenbrier County as Next Dimension Wrestling Alliance brings live professional wrestling to the Ronsford Junior High Gym. Come see top stars of West Virginia Championship Wrestling such as Mad Dog David Lynch, the Mighty Hojo, Dyke's Riot Squad, and many more. This Saturday night, Ronsford Junior High School Gym, Next Dimension Wrestling Alliance, 7 o'clock bell time. Be there. Tune in this Thursday night at 9 p.m. for a special West Virginia Championship Wrestling roundtable discussion featuring this month Scotty Blaze, Mad Dog David Lynch, Eric St. Clair, and the Mighty Hojo. Simply go to blogtalkradio.com/WVIPW this Thursday night at 9 for this roundtable discussion.
Fans, and welcome to Gully Bridge in Gully, West Virginia, and our opening contest special here as we hear the ring bell and we have Benny Conley taking on Baron Bullard. Benny Conley trying to get the crowd behind him. We want to thank you for joining us here, West Virginia Championship Wrestling in Gully Bridge. We hope you're enjoying this match right here on the Facebook page or Spotlight or however you may be seeing it right now as Baron Bullard is getting the crowd behind him. What a crazy place this is. This is just the start of many exclusive matches here as we have Baron Bullard taking on Benny Conley. A feud that's been building the last few weeks, and right now we have them lock up right in the center of the ring. Baron Bullard takes Benny to the ropes, and Benny just turns him right around into the corner. Now Baron Bullard getting the better upper hand of him, back into the rope, now back out to the center of the ring. But Benny Conley's pushing Baron Bullard over into the other side of the turnbuckle. Now Baron Bullard once again just moving around there as Benny Conley was able to move him back into the other turnbuckle. Baron Bullard now trying to get the upper advantage. Now pushes off the middle rope. And once again, just right there in the center of the ring, just going around as Baron Bullard wants. And now he gets the upper hand and just throws the man down onto the mat. Yeah, it looks like they're still locked up. Referee goes down for a 2 count. But they're still with a collar and elbow tie-up. What a great move by Benny Conley and Baron Bullard. Baron Bullard down to one knee. Now back up, standing, walking. Now they're both down to one knee. Just trying to get the upper hand of one another here. What's going to happen next is Benny Conley now, once again, he goes down, throws the man over. One count by referee Cody Green. Baron Bullard getting back up now. Man, what a way to try to fill out your opponent here. Neither one of them could get the advantage. And now Benny Conley just drops down and throws Baron Bullard outside the ring. What you do there is when you're in a collar and elbow tie-up, you try to force your man's head down into your chest so you can throw a headlock onto him. You try to throw their arm up and over so you can put them in a wrist lock or anything like that. But apparently, both men kind of equal in strength here, able to kind of just hold each other at a stalemate, if you will, all throughout the ringside area as Benny Conley once again tries to get the crowd behind him as they are starting to clap there. Baron Bullard was none too happy there with Benny Conley throwing him outside of the ring. Now another big collar elbow tie there. Now Benny let his guard down, and Baron Buller was able to get that wrist lock there. And Benny right there showing the strength that he has and the good mind to know when Baron Buller let up a little bit, goes for the cover one. Baron Buller needs to make sure he keeps those shoulders up. That wasn't really a cover by Benny, more or less just Baron laying his shoulder down to the mat now, reversing it into a hammerlock there, does Baron Bullard onto Benny Conley. Referee Cody Green, your referee for this match here in Gully Bridge at the Gully Bridge Community Center. A big snapmare takeover there by Benny Conley, getting Baron Bullard out of the turnbuckle. Now with a wrist lock right there. Benny Conley trying to figure out what to do with the man here. Now Baron goes down to one knee, grabs Benny's leg, and now he has him in a kind of an ankle lock maneuver here. As Benny Conley looking for the ropes, not sure where to go, not sure how to get out of this. Think he might kick him here, but Baron Bullard needs to watch that foot, and he wasn't. He was looking to the other side. Shoves him off. Here comes Baron. Looks like one of them was going to go for an arm drag, but neither one of them was able to do it. Now Benny is able to do it. Once he gets that arm wringer onto Baron Bullard, he forces him over down onto the mat. Fans, don't forget you can check out our weekly television shows on our YouTube page at youtube.com/WVCWTV. As Benny Conley there looked like he has no hair on the head to pull, so I guess he was pulling some eyelashes there or eyebrow, one or the other. Benny now feeling good about this match, having a little fun with Baron Bullard right there in the middle of the ring. Baron Bullard trying to work his way up, finally does, pushes Benny back into the turnbuckle here. Now referee Cody Green has a 5 count there to get him out. Rake of the eyes, he needs to warn him about that. You're not allowed to do that in the professional wrestling world. Comes in for a clothesline. Benny ducks and moves. Once again, big arm drag by Benny Conley onto Baron Bullard. What a back and forth match this has been. We've seen it at the beginning of the match, the big stalemate, the equal size of strength that the two have here. And I think that's what makes this match really interesting, to see the two the same size and the same strength-wise, same white boots, just pointing that out. Now Benny with the big leg drop onto the arm, just trying to work on that one body part, trying to stretch that one body part out, so he may give up. Baron Bullard pushes his head back into the scissor lock here. This can cut off some of the air coming into your lungs there as Benny's trying to wiggle his way out. The one thing about this move here, the way Benny is, his shoulders are not on the mat, so he can lay there for a minute. He could very easily right here put his foot on the rope and get the referee to break the hold. Baron Bullard looking around, trying to see what he could do. He may want to think about pulling Benny back into the center of the ring there, as referee Cody Green's checking, and as he wrenches on a little bit there, trying to knock all the air out of Benny. Referee Cody Green still checking there, waves it off. Benny was able to get out of it that time, but another big arm drag as he's trying to catch that wind back into his lungs and his chest there. Grabs it down. Baron Bullard looking up at him, trying to see if he can grab that head again and pull it down as he can. Another leg drop right there onto the arm. Needs to watch those shoulders there. Baron Bullard does. As referee Cody Green's looking right there. Shoulders clearly up. No count. Referee checking, although he doesn't need to. Still over there looking. Nope. He's got one shoulder down, but not both. Referee Cody Green asking Baron Bullard, do you want to give up? Do you want to submit? You can submit them. They don't necessarily have to tap out. They could say, yes, I quit, and that could be it right there. Rake of the eyes, Baron Bullard onto Benny Conley. Now, half tested strength there onto the right arm of Benny Conley. Benny Conley standing there, not really sure what's going on next. Baron Bullard, kind of an old school type maneuver here, walking across that top rope, comes down onto him into a big atomic drop by Benny Conley. Wow, another big arm drag. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, did not hook the leg. 2 count by Benny Conley. Right back onto the arm, that body part he had been working on the whole time. Benny Conley, of course, former tag team champion with Mad Dog David Lynch. And Baron Bullard, of course, newcomer since Miracle on the Mountain 3 here in West Virginia Championship Wrestling. Definitely trying to make his way up the ranks of West Virginia Championship Wrestling. Of course, trying to vie for that heavyweight title that is currently held by Scott Reigns. Baron Buller still feeling the effect of that atomic drop there as he kind of backs himself up into the turnbuckle. Benny Conley taking full advantage, shoots him off. Where's Benny going to go now as he comes to charge? Full head of steam right into the turnbuckles. Baron Buller sidestepped and just kind of throwed him right back in there. Now he's working on the left arm of Benny Conley. And he backs up and just kicks it right there, right onto the mid-back, just trying to break that hand there almost, it looked like, as he comes out with a big arm ringer there, does Baron Buller. Now could this be a single-armed code breaker onto the arm there? Benny Conley obviously in a lot of pain here. Goes for the cover, does Baron Buller, but no, he gets that shoulder up in a 1 count. All he had to do was kind of roll over a little bit, and now, oh, that could just knock the elbow right out of place the way Baron Buller is bringing his knee down there. And now he's just pulling that arm, which could knock the shoulder out of place. Oh, what a move there. It looked like he may have knocked it out of place that time. Benny Conley definitely needs to maybe see some medical attention after that as he's trying to reach for the ropes there. Definitely in a lot of pain is Benny Conley. Oh, and now he just almost breaks the arm by completely bending it the other way. Your arm's not supposed to bend that way. Baron Buller once again going all over his left arm here after Benny had been all over Baron Buller's arm as well. Both these men must have had the same game plan as we've seen in the opening of this contest, where both men were definitely jockeying for position here. Baron Buller asking the crowd if they want him to break it, and for some reason they're getting a little bit of an applause there. Baron Buller putting Benny Conley in another submission hold. His arm's not supposed to move that way either. Now he's just wrenching on his arm there as he's trying to grab it here. There goes Baron Buller now, just kind of laying back on it. He's having a good old time as the crowd is kind of liking this here. Oh, and just kind of slaps Benny right there in the stomach. Benny's left arm has got to be hurting him as it's been twisted and turned in every which way but the right one. Now that elbow pad has come off, maybe Baron's making sure it's not fully loaded with anything. And now just hitting him with a forearm right into that left arm of Benny Conley. Oh, right there, trying to knock that shoulder. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's not trying to knock that shoulder out of socket. So Benny, even though he may not give up, he may have to stop. The referee may have to stop the match just because Benny's shoulder is out of socket. As he goes for a cradle roll up here, 1 count. Looks like his foot was on the rope, so referee seen it. And of course, Baron Bullard has to release the pin and grabs right back onto that left arm of Benny Conley. Once again, a big twist there and a big smack right there, right onto the shoulder blade area. Trying to maybe knock that shoulder out. You know, it's fairly easy to knock a shoulder out of socket. Just unable to do it as of yet is Baron Bullard as he goes with a swinging arm, swinging maneuver there. I don't really know what to call it as he gets a 2 count there. Benny once again all over the rope, so even if he wanted to grab a hold there, Baron had to get the man off the ropes and just jerks down on that left hand right there. Picking Benny up once again. Could this be a slam onto that arm? Yes, it is, as Baron Bullard is taking it to Benny Conley. Since about halfway through this match, it's been all Baron Bullard. Benny Conley had the opening of this match, and once Baron Bullard was able to shake everything off and kind of get his wits about him, he's taking it all to Benny Conley as he pushes Benny back into the turnbuckle here. What's going to happen next? Referee starts a standing 5 count, shoots him into the turnbuckle, right onto that arm, that forearm of that left side. Comes in. Oh, big kick by Benny Conley. Could this be the turnaround for Benny Conley as we see a clothesline out of the turnbuckle? 2 clotheslines out of the turnbuckle. Thrice. That's 3. Goes for the cover. 1 count. Benny's arm has got to be killing him as though he's able to grab the arm right there as we go for another big suplex. Does Benny Conley onto Baron Bullard? He needed to get a cover there, but Baron Bullard able to get back up. trying to back off and just grabs Benny by the tights and throws him outside the middle rope. Baron Buller, like I said, definitely the leader over half of this. Goes to throw a big right hand, blocked by Benny Conley and a right of his own. Goes for another big right hand by Benny Conley. What's going to happen next? Oh, shoulder right into the gut of Baron Buller. Where's Benny going to go now? As we go, he goes for another one. Baron hits him with a big knee right there. What is this move going to be right here? Oh, Baron Buller with a big smash right there. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Baron Buller is your winner.